The Chief Minister of Goa unfurled the tricolour and took the salute of the national flag. President, Vice President paid homage to martyrs and freedom fighters on Goa Liberation Day. In a tweet, President Ramnath Kovind said on Goa Liberation Day, the nation pays homage to the martyrs and freedom fighters who fought to liberate Goa from colonial rule. He said, we also salute the exemplary courage and valor of our armed forces. President added that he will forever cherish the memories of Goa at the Race 60 celebrations which he attended last year. Vice President also greeted people on Goa Liberation Day. He said, and I quote, "Today we remember and pay homage to the freedom fighters and martyrs who fought for the liberation of Goa from foreign rule." Vice President said, Goa has a remarkable journey since its liberation. He wished the state an even brighter and prosperous future ahead. Home Minister Amit Shah bowed to the valor, courage and tireless efforts of the great freedom fighters who fought to liberate Goa from colonial rule. In a tweet, Amit Shah said the nation will always remain indebted for their supreme sacrifices. He greeted people of Goa on this special day. But for more on this story, we've got our correspondent Shishir Shella, who's been getting all those stories for us, joining us on the phone line this afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to News, Shishir. Shishir, bring us, especially when it comes to the Prime Minister's visit, a one-day visit to Goa, the significance of this particular day, and the Prime Minister's, the events that the Prime Minister has across the day, not only with regards to the Liberation Day, but also developmental projects that are going to be rolled out for the tiny state on the western front of India.
Well, absolutely, Anil. Today's day is quite important, especially for the Goan people and for the state of Goa, because Goa today is celebrating 60th Liberation Day. On 19th December 1961, due to the efforts from the freedom fighters and war veterans, Goa was finally got independence from the Portuguese rule here. And then we have seen the journey has started of Goa, the journey towards the development. And today, it's almost completed 60 years, So looking back, we have seen quite a good Goa. But going forward, how Goa will look like, that probably will get the glimpse today when the Prime Minister will arrive in Goa. Well, obviously for that, Prime Minister, wherever actually goes to the country, we also give some of the gifts to the country and particular region here, and even though Goa is also waiting for it, nearly 650 crores probably Prime Minister today will inaugurate. That will help Goans going forward. Well, it is not just development, Anil. Let me tell you that probably this projects will help Goa from one of the finest state in the country. Though, I know if you look at the area-wise, the entire state is quite small. But as far as opportunities are concerned, are quite high. And that's the reason to explore all those opportunities. The dual government, the center and the state government together is working hard here. Talking about particularly today's event, Prime Minister will arrive in Goa at Azad Maidan, will pay a full tribute to the war veterans and some of war veterans also, the freedom fighters who lost lives there for the freedom movement of. And then he'll be moving towards the Miramar Beach. This is one of the important events here.
Okay.
At Panjim, at the Miramar Beach, Prime Minister will receive a flypast and also a Panji Sarah parade also from the Army, Navy and Air Force. The Army, Navy and Air Force planes and helicopters, the water boats and boats actually going through a straight line.
Okay.
So that will be quite a spectacular view to watch. This will be a tribute to all the martyrs and of course war veterans and freedom fighters given by the tri-services. So that's also one of the important events Prime Minister will be attending. Later in the last leg, he'll be going towards the Shama Prasad Mukherjee Stadium, where he'll also gathering and also be part of the celebration here. Now, of course, here, as I'm talking to you, that various development projects that Goa will get, Prime Minister will remotely inaugurate. These are the projects. Okay. Now, of course, Anil, when we're talking about the projects here, what is in this project and how does this project matters to Goa? where we need to understand here that only 14-15 lakh population of Goa so far we have seen here. In spite of that, a very limited kind of resources in Goa as far as the healthcare sector is concerned or basic infrastructure is concerned.
Okay.
The last few years, both the government, the state government and the center has actually given more focus and trust for development of this project here. Let me tell you that if any health issues that go on facing, probably a major health issues, they have to face. For the treatment, they have to move out of Goa.
Okay.
Either they have to go for Maharashtra or they have to go to the neighboring Karnataka state because they don't have the proper medical facilities and medical facilities that we talk about. But now, after spending 350 crores for a super specialty hospital, the Goans will get a new super specialty block in hospital, the Goa Medical College, the very old Medical College of Goa. So a special block has been created there where modern facilities will be developed here. The Goans now get treated in these entire hospitals here. So obviously, that's quite a news for the Goans here, obviously, from the health perspective. Another one, super specialty hospital is also been made in the south near Margao also. So that also the North Goa people and the South Goa people do not have to travel much far here. In the nearby areas, they get a good medical facilities. That was long in Goans.
Okay.
The second is also, we'll talk about it, the Goa as a tourist destination. What important things you should have a good commercial airport. And Anil was knowing that commercial airport, they're operating from the this land they've got from. But center and state government in last few now Goa have near the north region, the Mopa region. So the Mopa airport will also function here. Will inaugurate the aviation development at center.
Okay.
If you ask that what exactly use of this skill aviation center here, then probably this center will give training in different 16 courses related to aviation sector. So obviously, the important opportunities for the youth of Goa to train into this sector and to get a job somewhere in Goa, somewhere abroad as well. So another door of opportunity for the Goan youth here. So as far as development is concerned, is very important. So
Okay, the prime minister's vision of having a nationwide connect, especially when it comes to the state of Uttar Pradesh and also the state of Goa, that's now getting better connectivity. How does it help Goa as a manufacturing hub, because it's a huge manufacturing hub? How does Goa benefit from this particular connectivity, which is one of Prime Minister's one of his main visions, especially when it comes to getting India interconnected or states interconnected?
Well, absolutely. Connectivity is most important here. And as far as Goa is concerned, Goa will be finisher to connect the region of this country and the season. Those which are going from Goa connect to the southern part of it well.
Okay.
And just before that, other business from Goa have said that the logistic cost was quite high and there wasn't any business opportunities in Goa. But now we have the better connectivity, the better highways going from Goa investment. I mean, you want to get the as well. At the same time, you also have the industrial corridors and the national highways web that probably connect the entire Goa to the region and other regions. Obviously, the seamless connectivity that we talked about, the development here. Now, logistic cost, but as far as the manufacturing cost, because since long we've been seeing Goa, as a tourist destination, as a tourist attraction, and that's the reason service sector was playing quite important in Goa. It's not like manufacturing that is my state government.
Okay.
It's already been sanctioned here, and it will still, in very soon years. Manufacturing, you also have one of the international airports, so kind of facilities will definitely give into the Goa. So obviously, it's not just dependent on the agriculture sector of, say, the tourism sector, but the manufacturing sector is also agriculture sector. Agro-based industry will also in Goa because is forest here and farmland as well. So whatever that you produce, probably Goa is yielding currently international issues. Goa is quite famous, but this kind of lack of and space of logistics here.
Okay.
They get better. Deliver those within both of that. They should be
Well, our correspondent there, Shishi Shela, giving us, bringing us the latest, especially when it comes to the Prime Minister's one-day visit to Goa, a state that's very important, a tiniest state of India that got liberated after India attained independence on August 15, 1947. 14 years later, in 1961, 19th of December, that's when Goa got liberated from the Portuguese, and an important and significant day for Goa and the people of Goa and India in particular, as everyone joins the tiniest state of India in celebrating this particular moment. 60th year of independence, or you can say the Diamond Jubilee celebration for the tiniest state on the western front for India. We still got our correspondent Shishir there joining us. Shishir, purely from a Goan perspective, Goa is all about North Goa and South Goa. And there is a vast difference, especially when one looks at from a tourism perspective, when you look at the both when you look at two ends of Goa. How do you see the steps being taken in the last 5 years? That's been a game changer, especially when it comes to bridging that divide between North and South Goa.
Well, absolutely, Anil rightly said that Goa is divided into north and south, and this gap was quite wide enough. In last few years, when you have to travel between north to south, probably you have to spend an hour, a couple of hours between both the lands here. Well, though as far as the distance wasn't so far here, but in spite of that, people used to spend a couple of hours to travel between both the regions. But now, recently, we have seen here that one of the important leader from Goa, Manohar Parrikar, have already taken the vision that how we can connect Goa better, and that's the reason he approached the center government that how we can do and connect the North Goa to the South Goa. As a result, we have seen here a couple of years back, the Atal Setu was built here. Now, the Atal Setu actually connects the North Goa to the South Goa, and that's the reason the traffic between both the regions have went quite seamlessly in just few minutes here. The second important road connectivity in Goa is the Zuari Beach. You must be heard a lot of time from Union Minister Nitin Gadkari was talking about the Zuari Beach will be one of the important attractive tourist destination in the country once it's made. Even the state
लिवर ट्रांसप्लांट हो, किडनी ट्रांसप्लांट हो, इस तरह की चीजें अब गोवा में इस तरह की चीजें भी एक सरकारी अस्पताल में गोवा के हर एक आम शख्स उपलब्ध रहेगी। बहुत महत्वपूर्ण पहलू है। एक डिस्ट्रिक्ट साउथ गोवा डिस्ट्रिक्ट के लिए एक नए अस्पताल का करीब 225 करोड़ रुपए से निर्माण किया गया है, वो भी उपलब्ध रहेगा। 33 से भी ज्यादा जो सुपर स्पेशलिटी के जो ओपीडी है वो वहां लगा करेंगे। जो लिक्विड ऑक्सीजन के चाहे जीएमसी की बात की जाए या साउथ गोवा डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल की बात की जाए, वहां लिक्विड जी की तो स्वास्थ्य के मोर्चे पर अब किसी भी गोवा वासी को चिंतित होने की जरूरत नहीं है। उसके लिए एक बड़ी व्यवस्था की गई है और आज प्रधानमंत्री उसकी एक बड़ी सौगात सौंपने वाले हैं। ज्योतिका,
बिल्कुल बड़ी सौगात सौंपने वाले हैं गोवा को। अभी हम कुछ देर पहले श्यामा से भी सुधाकर बात कर रहे थे कि गोवा की जब भी बात होती है तो यहाँ टूरिज्म की बात की जाती है। पूरी दुनिया से यहाँ पर बड़ी संख्या में पर्यटक पहुँचते हैं और गोवा को एंजॉय करते हैं, टूरिस्ट प्लेस के रूप में देखते हैं, लेकिन इसके सुनहरे इतिहास से कहीं ना कहीं वंचित रह जाते हैं। और अब इस इतिहास को एक प्लेटफॉर्म मिलना और उसे एक बड़े लेवल पर इस तरह से दुनिया के सामने पेश करना, ये एक बहुत सराहनीय कदम जो हमेशा से मोदी सरकार करती आई है। किसी भी प्रदेश की बात की जाए, इतिहास को आज के समय के साथ जोड़ना और आगे आने वाली पीढ़ी तक उसको पहुंचाना।
गोवा की लड़ाई के साथ ज्योतिका खास बात यह है कि गोवा की लड़ाई कोई बहुत बड़े नेताओं की नहीं, जबकि यहाँ के स्थानीय लोगों ने वो लड़ाई लड़ी थी, वो मुक्ति के लिए कोशिश किया। उसमें हमारी सेना ने, सशस्त्र सेनाओं ने, तीनों सेनाओं ने उसमें साथ दिया। हम जानते हैं कि 36 घंटे के भीतर किस तरह से ऑपरेशन विजय को चलाया गया था। तो निश्चित तौर पर उसको सम्मान देना। और प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जो आज ये आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव पूरा देश मना रहा है, उसके पीछे खास मकसद यही है कि इस तरह के तमाम जो गुमनाम लोग जिनको अभी तक पहचाना नहीं गया, पीएम मोदी लगातार बार बार ये कहते रहे हैं कि उन श्रद्धा पुरुषों को प्रणाम करने का, उनको याद करने का, उनकी पहचान करने का दिन है। और निश्चित तौर पर जो एक तरह से अपनी इस विरासत को नहीं याद रख सकता, उसके लिए आगे मुश्किल होती है। इस विरासत को संजोते हुए, सहेजते हुए, उनसे प्रेरणा लेते हुए आगे बढ़ने की जरूरत है। तो ये एक बड़ा संदेश पीएम मोदी का इस विजिट से होगा। लेकिन साथ ही साथ दूसरा संदेश जरूर होगा कि हम जानते हैं कि सिर्फ स्वास्थ्य की बात नहीं है, कई अन्य मोर्चों पर चाहे एजुकेशन की बात हो, पावर की बात हो, स्किल डेवलपमेंट की बात हो, उस तरह के से कई कार्यक्रम उनका उधर उद्घाटन और शिलान्यास होने वाला है। तो गोवा को जो एक विकास की जो नई रफ्तार मिली है बीते 6-7 वर्षों में, उस रफ्तार का पहिया और तेजी से घूमने वाला है। स्केल की स्पीड।
सुधाकर, आपको इसलिए भी रोकना चाहूंगी, जो तस्वीरें आ रही हैं श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी सभागार से, स्टेडियम से, खचाखच स्टेडियम भरा हुआ है। स्थानीय लोग वहां पर बड़ी संख्या में पहुंचे हुए हैं, अपने प्रिय नेता का इंतजार कर रहे हैं, इन विकास परियोजनाओं की शुरुआत का इंतजार कर रहे हैं। ये दर्शाता है कि विकास की जो रफ्तार है वो किस तरह से एक आप देख रहे हैं सीधे तस्वीरें। तो आप देख रहे थे सीधा प्रसारण गोवा के शहीद स्मारक से, जहां पर प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी ने ऑपरेशन विजय में शहीद हुए वीरों को नमन किया, उनको सलाम किया, उनको याद किया और 7 युवा वीर नाविकों और अन्य कर्मियों की याद में ये जो स्मारक है ये निर्मित किया गया है। और गोवा को अगर पुर्तगाली शासन से मुक्त कराने वाले भारतीय सशस्त्र बलों की स्मृति में प्रधानमंत्री एक विशेष आवरण भी जारी करेंगे। श्यामा हमारे साथ जुड़ी हुई हैं, उनसे और बात करते हैं। श्यामा, प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी ने अपने कार्यक्रम की शुरुआत कर दी है। ऑपरेशन विजय के दौरान शहीदों को नमन किया, उन्हें याद किया, उन्हें सलाम किया।
जी बिल्कुल, अभी हमने जस्ट ये जो नजारा था जहां पर प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी शहीद स्मारक पर आकर उन्होंने अपने एक तरीके से फूल जो रीख है वो ले करते हुए शहीदों को नमन किया और उनकी याद में 2 मिनट की साइलेंस यहाँ पर हमने ऑब्जर्व की। ये प्रोग्राम जो है, ये विजिट जो है प्रधानमंत्री का अभी यहाँ पर संपन्न हुआ है और इसी के साथ